ladies and gentlemen, it is no secret that Chelsea have a big squad. We've had a massive squad for many years now. We usually send them out on loan, buy and sell. For as long as I've known Chelsea, we've done this. Now, under Blueco, we've not made good signings. You know, a few players here and there come through and you're like, oh, amazing, they're great. But for however many years we've had them, 4 years, 5 years almost. Yeah, I would say like 90% of the transfers haven't been good. So I'm here to help Xabi Alonso and Blueco because I'm smart. Kind of. But yeah, basically, I just want to go through some players that I think would be, at this point, just, it's not working, time to get rid, sort of. And it will trim the fat of this squad beautifully. So let me know in the comment section what you think, whether you think I'm a bit of a nutter, whether you think I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, let me know in the comment section. But the reason I say this is because we're at this sort of period now where we are in Europe this year. So yes, should we be going for the title this year? 100%. We spent big money on Quenda, Amiga, Morgan Rogers, Lacroix. Do you know what I mean? So we've spent big money, but I want to kind of take a different approach slightly. So I want to run through some players, give you my reasoning for why I want to get rid of them, and then some players I would bring in, and then some other little bits as well. So stay tuned for that. So to begin with, goalkeeping situation. We all know goalkeepers are massive, obviously. Now, I feel like in my many years of watching football, goalkeepers save you at least 10 points. Do you know what I mean? Which, in a title race, that is huge. Absolutely huge. So, in terms of goalkeepers, I think Sanchez needs to go. I don't think he's good enough to win us the league or in high-pressured games. So, I think Sanchez, he's very strange. He can pull off some of the best saves in the world that I've ever seen. And then like 5 minutes later, he's fumbling over his own feet and doing all sorts of craziness and kicking the ball out of play. And it's just not it. Now, I don't think he's suited to that number 2 style compared to Jorgensen or Penders, I guess. Obviously, we can slowly bring Penders in. We'll see. So I think Sanchez is definitely one. We can get some money. I think 15 to 20 mil for Sanchez. I think we can get him off the books. I can imagine there's some team in the Premier League or Spain or something like that could take him off our hands. So Sanchez is one that needs to go. Now, these next few, they are all centre-backs, which is kind of deadly. But I think we all could agree on these centre-backs. Now, the first one, Disasi. Again, another one who... Same with Badiashile. Those two players, we got them from Monaco, I believe, and it's just not worked out. It's not gone our way at all. Badiashile, sometimes you think he can have a good game. He has a good game, but then it's followed by 5 bad games. And Disasi, to be honest with you, he's been in and out of the team. He's been on loan. It's just not been it. So those two, again, I think for both of those, each another 15, 20 mil. Get some money on the books. Lovely. Tosin, this one I've gone back and forth. Can Tosin just be a cup game player? Yes. Do I think he'd be safer in a back three? Yes. But I'd rather sell Tosin and keep Chalobah. So I think Tosin is another one to go. It doesn't have to. We got him for free, like on a free. So maybe like 5-10 mil. But you know, it won't be anything crazy for Tosin. Now I know Palmer likes him, so it's very difficult to get rid of him. Do you know what I mean? But if you want to win trophies and you want to win Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues, Tosin isn't the guy. No, he's not the guy. So, yeah. And then at right back, I believe I've seen reports on this guy going to City, and that is Gusto. Now, obviously, there's links with Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca loves him. I'm not against it. I do like Gusto. I think he'd be a solid backup right back. So getting rid of him, I'm on the fence slightly, but I think we can get some good money for Gusto. And I think we could bring in another right back to back up Palestra. Enzo Fernandez, I think we should just cut ties, just get it done. What I don't want to happen, which I don't know his contract situation, is he runs his contract down and then he leaves. I don't know if it's like, he might be a long contract, so maybe not. Do you know what I mean? But I don't want that happening. I think cash in on these teams that are kind of circling seeing him. If I know Real Madrid, they like to wait till contracts are up and then they get you on a free, which probably will happen. But if we can sell him off to like a PSG or a Saudi, whether you want to go to Saudi, I don't know. And I think we can get big money for him. It costs us like, I think, over 100 mil anyway. So I doubt we get anywhere like that. But if we can get like 80 to 90, by all means, accept it. Next one is Neto. We've seen reports on possibly going to Saudi again. Is it Al Hilal, possibly? I don't remember where I saw it now. That's kind of bad of me. But I think, again, Neto is another one consistently inconsistent. That's all I got to say about him. He can have a good game and then he can have a good game. I know a lot of it is down to youth and inexperience. I get that, but you need signs of like just good players. Do you know what I mean? And I don't think he's the guy. Next up is Delap. Listen, there is a video on my channel from like many months ago when we signed Delap. I said, I hope it works out, but I don't think it will. We brought him, this just showed the terrible ambition. We brought him from relegated Ipswich team. He's not done well for us. It's just not working. I don't think he's the guy, so Delap needs to go. And then my final one is Jackson. Obviously, I think it's too late. Too much water under the bridge. The bridge is broke. Jackson's gone. I think there was talks of Aston Villa because Unai Emery loves him. I'm not against it. I'm not always a fan of selling to teams that are in and around us. So, but again, Jackson, I think we can get another 30 mil out of him. I think we just need to be careful with our valuation of players because sometimes they're a little bit too high and then it's just not appealing, is it? So that's a good, 9-10 players there. So it is trimming the fat of the squad. We have a big squad. Now, I'm not saying we don't bring anybody in, so I just want to say that. But what I would like to see is like an emergence of our academy team, like some of the players. Now, for as many years, especially under Roman, our academy team has been phenomenal. Like one of the best academies in the world. Probably biased, but I don't think it is. Like the amount of players that have come through and they're at teams at different places, you know, we got Tamori, we got Mount, Tammy. I think the list is endless, and I know that's just off the top of my head. I should have wrote a list of how many there were, but I'd like to see more academy players. So for me, the free, but I know one's gone out on loan. The three I would have liked want to see more of is Reggie Walsh, Achimpong, and Jesse Derry. Now, I know Jesse Derry has gone on loan to Sporting. I'm not against that. I think Sporting is a phenomenal academy, and they literally, they literally are known for nurturing talent like that. So Jesse Derry, do what you got to do over there. I think that's wonderful for him. And then in terms of players I'd bring in, just to kind of shore it up a little bit, I don't think we need to go crazy. So number one goalkeeper is Costa from Porto. I think he's wonderful. I think he'll slot straight in, Champions League experience. I think now's the time to just get him. No more checking to see how the goalkeepers will do at pre-season. You need a solid, competent goalkeeper now, especially if you want to go for the league. You spend all this money, well, for many years. We need this. We really need this. And then Stones. I think Stones would be a great pickup. Now, I know he's on a free. There's reports that everyone and their mothers want Stones, which is well deserved. I think 100% everybody should be going for him. So Stones is definitely another one. And then just as kind of like a CM position, if Enzo goes, is Goretzka. Now, everybody loves the video, Goretzka, with the guy shouting. But I think he's a free agent. And I wouldn't mind a pickup like Goretzka, you know, from Bayern, experienced player, sitting in that midfield. It was similar to my video like a week ago where I was saying about like having someone like a Luka Modric in that midfield, just somebody who can control the game. I think Goretzka, again, is another one who can do that. And then my final one, which is kind of an oddball, but I like him. And it's just kind of like he won't be starting, but it's across the, like, he's very versatile. So across like the front four, Mane from Wolves. I was a big fan of watching him. I think he was like the standout player for Wolves. And I think Mane would be wonderful. Left wing, cam, right wing. Now, it only takes a touch wood that one of these players gets injured, like a Rodgers or a Palmer, and then that cam position's kind of up, and then Alonso's like formation will have to change. So I think someone who's versatile across everything, who can play on the wing, play in cam, play right wing, I think that is what we need. So yeah, that's just my thoughts. I've jotted it down on a notebook. I was like, I need to get these thoughts down, otherwise I'll just fumble my way through it, which I probably have, to be fair. I'm rambling on. But yeah, that's my thoughts. That's where I think Chelsea should go. We have a lot of players on the books. We should sell them. Get them gone now while demand is high for these players. No Champions League football, so again, it's a perfect time. Yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think. I'm Streety Mate. If you could like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as I said, comment down below what you think about my ideas. Streety Mate.